We must not forget that there was a 2002 before 2014. We must not forget that there was a 2013 Muzaffarnagar before 2014. There was a 1992 before 2013. There was 1989 Bhagalpur before 2014. So if we look at the history of India, 75 years have gone, and many a times I feel that what are our milestones? The 61 Jabalpur, then Bhiwandi, and so on and so forth. What did we do with that? We failed as a state and as a society because we didn't care about justice. We didn't care about Sri Krishna Ayog report. We didn't care about Hashimpura massacre. We didn't care about Nelly massacre. 3,000 people were killed, Muslims. We didn't care about that. So, I think this indifference for the notion of justice is something we need to think about. Why are we so indifferent to this idea? We do fight legal cases, but this is for our property or something very personal. But why cannot battle for justice be a national thing? I was reading while preparing this lecture about an incident in the United States of America. I think it was in the state of Georgia or some other state, where a party by black people was attacked by Respect the Flag gang. Respect the Flag gang attacked this partying black people. What happened to them after that? Two of the gang, a man and woman, were sentenced for 15 years and 10 years. They had not killed anyone. No one was killed. No blood was spilled. But they were tried 15 years and 10 years. You must have read about that horrible racial attack which a woman did on Indians, which was telecast on our media channel, and horrific racist attack or racial attack. What happened? That woman is under arrest. But what do we do? When in Jahangirpuri in Delhi, on the occasion of Mavami this year, a violent procession with swords, with lethal weapons, it forced its way to Muslim Gali, Muslim Mahalla. And after that, Muslims reacted, violence happened. What is that the charge sheet of Delhi police says? Delhi police charge sheet says that this procession was peaceful, although it had lethal weapons, but it was peaceful. And only after Muslims reacted, violence took place. So who are criminals? Muslims are criminals. So I was comparing it with the respect the flag attack. No violence, but simply because they disturbed this party with threats, they were sentenced for 15 years and 10 years. So there we have failed certainly. We have not cared for justice. And it has led to a situation. What had happened in 2002 in Gujarat, after 2002, we had 12 years. What the special task force did, which was constituted by the Supreme Court, forget that. You must have read about the Supreme Court because yesterday was the last day of the outgoing Chief Justice Ramana. So what did the Supreme Court do on the last day of Justice Ramana? It rejected a plea filed by people against a High Court, Uttar Pradesh High Court judgment, which exonerated Yogi Adityanath. What was that was being challenged? It was a UP state government order which did not give sanction to prosecute Yogi Adityanath for the hate speech that he had made. He had actually made that hate speech. It is on record. So he had to be prosecuted. But for that, state sanction was needed. Now, after he became Chief Minister, he withdrew that. Sanction was not given. It was challenged. What Supreme Court did? Supreme Court said, no, UP government was right in withdrawing that sanction. So what is happening from the highest court and elsewhere? The Babri Masjid judgment told us that it is peace that matters. And peace can come only if when Hindus are appeased. And Hindu soul would be appeased only when they are given the land of Babri Masjid, which is not their land. The court itself admits that this is a land where the mosque stood legally, it was destroyed illegally, which was a crime, but for peace, it should be given to Hindus. So when we start caring more for peace than for justice, then we are bound to reach this state.